Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to another Fortnite Battle Royale video here on the channel. Now today, as you can see on screen, Godzilla Evolved has come to Fortnite. Now, you can get most of the rewards by completing your Battle Pass, just levelling up. And there are also 4 rewards that you can attain for free if you do not own the Battle Pass. So we're going to have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, you have just heard me right. Unfortunately, the way it works now is you don't have to complete quests for it. It is literally just earn account levels, a bit like everything else in the game. So this is what you guys wanted when you asked for simplified systems. Even this is now just levels. But there are still quests, so we're going to have a look at them in a minute. And a little bit like in Chapter 5 Season 4 with the Doom Island, you can now become Godzilla. This one is a lot less rare, 20% spawn chance. And there are some quests to do with it. There's also a special medallion if you deal the most damage to Godzilla. So again, we'll go and have a look at those in a minute. And then in the item shop as well, you have Mecha Godzilla and Kong. So the other day we had some of the Godzilla quests, which were from Nyanja, preparing us ready for Godzilla. We now have some from Hope and some from Godzilla itself. So the top 3 from Hope: place 4 Godzilla evacuation shelter signs. They are marked for you. We will go and do those in this video. Acquire Godzilla's medallion by dealing the most damage to him. And a party assisted one of hit Godzilla 10 times using quad launcher or railgun. The Godzilla quests then are also 3 quests. They all give 25,000 XP. Godzilla's ones are send 5 opponents flying with Godzilla's Stomp is party assisted. Destroy 38 structures using Godzilla's Heat Rate is party assisted. Basically, if someone else in your team gets Godzilla, they're not going to punish you, that person can do it for you. Though there is also the one that is Raw as Godzilla, which is not party assisted. Basically, they're trying to say, get Godzilla once, Raw as him, we'll give you some XP as a result. So the actual rewards themselves, how do they work? They have their own like quest tab, but they're not exactly quests, it's just earn account levels, a bit like everything else in all passes. If you don't own the Battle Pass, earning 4 levels gets you the loading screen, Godzilla loading screen. Earning 8 levels gets you the Exospine back bling, 16 levels gets you the emoticon, and 22 levels gets you the pickaxe. Whereas then you can see down the bottom, if you actually own the Battle Pass, you can get the emote for 2 levels, a spray for 6 levels, a wrap for 10, the actual Godzilla skin itself for 12. For 14 levels you then get the Mothra glider. For 18 levels you get a new style for the Exospine back bling, a more energized version, the blue version. For 20 levels you get another spray, and then for 24 levels, which completes the whole Godzilla set, you get the alternate style for the Godzilla skin, the energized Godzilla. So all in all, you only need to get 24 levels in about 5 weeks. It's not hard to complete these. The other Godzilla quests from Hope and Godzilla, as like dealing damage to him for XP, those expire at the end of the month on the 31st of January. So you've got 2 weeks for some bonus XP. We've got like 150,000 XP now, and we're getting some more quests next week, so that will be roughly 4 levels for you, which is a really good chunk of your Godzilla rewards. But without further ado, let's head into a match and see if we can find Godzilla, or defeat him, or even become him. So folks, just while spawning in, I can just show you here the 4 locations of your Godzilla evacuation shelter signs. They're all in the mountains, so basically at the end of each tunnel. So it's basically like, get out of the tunnel, because if you're in the tunnel might collapse on you. So there's the tunnel in the northeast that people seem to forget about, the one that's near, like between the Seaport City and Pump Power. And then the other one is the big giant tunnel down the bottom between Canyon Crossing and Mass Meadows. So if you head down here, you'll see the signs, and you can place them down. As for when Godzilla spawns, so it's not like the Doom Island, it's not taken over from the Loot Island. The Godzilla thing can spawn for you around 3 minutes into the game, 3.5 minutes into the game. So obviously make sure to just keep an eye out for it. If you get it, fair play to you. You are now Godzilla. I don't know if there's anything special for winning as Godzilla, obviously. When I get Godzilla the first time, I will try and get some Godzilla gameplay up here like I did last season, or last chapter, with the Doom Island. But all in all, I don't think this is going to be that difficult. Like, this should be a lot easier than any of the previous secret skins, because the previous secret skins, they all had their own quests that you had to complete, whereas these ones, it's literally just level up. And some of those quests used to be a little bit difficult, like, I remember ones where you had to sort of get 10 kills with a certain weapon in one game and stuff like that. So all in all, it has made it easier for you to get the secret skin and their cosmetics, I guess. But let's go on over to the other tunnel, shall we? So folks, here we are, over the other side of the map, and we're in the bigger tunnel. So it's still one on each end of the tunnel, but obviously this tunnel curves around, so yeah, I've got to go all the way through. It does mean that they're about 250 meters apart, but like getting through this tunnel isn't exactly hard. You can either use a car or you can use the grind rails that are in here. Like, either way, just get through the tunnel, go to the other end, place down your poster. Now, seeing as I've not heard any roaring, I've not seen any signs or anything, I think it's safe to assume that Godzilla has not spawned in this video. But obviously we will keep an eye out for him, because basically every other quest to do with Godzilla, obviously not counting the level ones, but every quest that gives you XP, other than these posters, requires you to actually encounter Godzilla and either play as him or hurt him. So at the end of the day, we need to find Godzilla. And with a 20% chance of him spawning, that might take a little while. I need you guys to see this. I can't see a person. I shot at a mountain and dealt 95 damage to him with a railgun. The railgun's ridiculously OP, I swear to God. So, folks, we actually went into my next game, and here you are. Security alert, the Godzilla portal is open. Now, seeing as it is spawning 800 meters away from me, I would be inclined to wager that I'm not going to get it. But, even if I don't, we get to witness the wrath of Godzilla. So, I'm going to head over there as quickly as I can, but I doubt we're going to get it. I can hear gunshots in that. Okay, yeah, here you go. Godzilla incoming. So just how big actually is he? Oh, he's big. Oh, he is huge. Okay. Okay, life is made even more difficult when you see that people are all going to be fighting for it. You basically got to try and deal the most damage out of anyone in the match to get the medallion. Which is the quest that you got to complete. I've also got to hit him with railguns 10 times though, so we can make some good progress on that one. Problem is if he sees us, if he turns and starts targeting towards us, then might have a bit of a problem. I think you deal extra damage if you hit the spines by the looks of it. So yeah, you deal extra damage by shooting the spines. There are also these Monarch supply drops dotted around for extra loot to help defeat Godzilla. He's absolutely terrifyingly huge. And then if you... Ooh! Godzilla Fragment. Oh, those give you like 0 point dash. That's cool. We've got to deal as much damage as we can. I mean, I've definitely hit him a fair few times with this railgun, so we hopefully should get that quest completed. I feel like the railgun's definitely a good way to defeat him, actually. And these fragments are going to be quite useful for mobility, but it looks like you can only hold up to 3 at a time. You've also got to be careful, though, of not letting people kill you while you're killing Godzilla, which is so much easier said than done. Wait, no, someone else did it in the end. Someone else actually won and got the most damage dealt. It does, however, appear as though wait, I don't know how they got more damage dealt than me, though. Like, I should have got the most damage there. I didn't see anyone overtake me at the last moment. It's a bit weird, but what it did appear to me as though if you are Godzilla and you get defeated, it looks as though you just got to rift back in. So it doesn't look like it's game over if you die as Godzilla. It looks like you get to rift back in as yourself. So you just get to have a bit of fun, going on a bit of a rampage, and then you get to spawn back in afterwards. So, all in all, why wouldn't you go for it? I'll tell you why. You'll probably get killed on the way there. It does seem like a lot of people are going to be fighting for it. But all in all, it looks really fun. I dealt so much damage to him, I don't know how we got overtaken at the last moment, because you could see the bar of who's dealt the most damage, but unfortunately it looks like someone must have dealt a few hundred damage at the last minute and overtook me. But with all that in mind, guys, that is the first look at Godzilla in Fortnite Battle Royale. Like I say, I'll try and get some gameplay as Godzilla, which probably won't have a face cam and mic, but keep an eye out for that. Hopefully we'll get Godzilla soon. But with all that in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.